They had Eminem and Obama rally voters for Kamala Harris in Detroit.
I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known.
Hold on, stop that. We've had to close our mouths and be afraid of being canceled for having an opinion for over 10 years. What the are you talking about, bro? Okay, because the last time I remember, it hasn't been leftists and Democrats that have been getting canceled for the last 10 years. It's anybody who stepped outside of that. This is just another example of projection, okay? You say one thing that's outside the norm, and all of a sudden you got everybody on you. You got everybody on your back. You getting fired from your job for saying things that are outside, for saying you like Donald Trump. This dude's up here saying nobody should be afraid. I agree with him. But let's be real. It's you and your people that have been saying this and doing this forever. And you're not aware that the tide has changed. What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to motherfucking reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ
Cruise the motherfucking internet.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to put topics of the day up here on the screen. We're going to speculate on what's true and what's not true. And then we're going to talk about how we, the people, have to solve these problems going on in the world. Other times you tune in, if you are new, we have shows within the show. We've got Q&AF. That's where you submit questions and we give you the answers. You can submit your questions about anything. Typically, they're about personal development, business, life, how to kick ass and be a badass mofo. All right. Now you can ask about what's going on in the world, but typically that's just a personal development type show. You can submit your questions on the show a few different ways. The first way is,
guys, you can email your questions in to askandy@andyfrisella.com.
Or you go on YouTube in the comment section of the Q&AF episodes. Those are the ones that aren't censored. And drop your question in the comments, and we'll choose some from there as well. Other times we're going to have real talk. Real talk, just 5 to 20 minutes of me giving you some real talk. And then we have what's called 75 Hard Verses. And that is where someone who has completed the 75 Hard program comes on the show. They talk about how they were before, how they are now, and how they use the 75 Hard program to reclaim their life. All right, if you're unfamiliar with 75 Hard, it is the initial phase of the Live Hard program, which is the world's most popular mental transformation program ever. And you can get it for free at episode 208. Again, that's episode 208 on the audio feed. It is not on YouTube. We weren't on YouTube when that came out. Now, let's see. There is a book available. The book is called The Book on Mental Toughness. It's not required, but it is a very popular book. It goes through the nuts and bolts, the ins and outs, the in-depth details of the Live Hard program, plus a whole bunch of chapters on mental toughness, how to develop it, how to implement it in your life, and why it's important to a quality life. You can get that at andyfrisella.com. We have a fee for the show. The fee is not monetary. You're going to notice that we don't run commercials on the show. We are the biggest show in the world that does not take ad revenue. That's because we like to keep it real. We don't want you thinking that I'm getting paid to say some shit, because I don't do that. All right. So in exchange for that, I just ask that you help us grow the show and support the show. All right. And you could do so by helping us share the show. We're constantly dealing with censorship, shadow bans, traffic throttles, all these things that they do when you speak about the real stuff going on in the world. So if the show makes you think, if it makes you laugh, if it's something that needs to be heard, please share the show. All right. If we had been sharing the show the right way since 2020, we wouldn't even be in this position. Let's be real. So do us a solid. Help us share the show. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right. You can also support us by going into your local grocery or your local convenience store and picking up one of these amazing First Form energy drinks, protein bars, meat sticks. You can go in there and get one of my meat sticks.
Yep. Ask for Andy's special meat stick.
Yeah.
At any grocery.
And it's good. So I've heard. All right. That's, you guys ask. You ask how you could do it. That's how you could do it. Go in the store. If they don't have it, ask them why they don't have it. Ask them why they don't carry the world's greatest energy drink ever. Anyway, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Nothing, dude.
I really like the camo hat, man.
Do you?
Yeah, it's giving me like you're giving like Alabama pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. If I was Alabama, I'd have to get one of them Alabama haircuts too, though. You know, where the dudes grow it all long, or they grow it into like a little fro.
The kitchen cut?
The fucking broccoli hair shit that these kids are doing and all
Yeah.
that. Before that, it was the Bama cut. It was like long, straight, and then brushed over sideways.
Right.
Yeah.
And the mullet.
Got to get one of those if I'm going to be Alabama.
Yeah.
No hate. I just
yeah.
I just don't have that kind of hair, bro.
You know what I like more?
I got super curly hair.
Same.
Yeah.
I got 3 different hairs, but yeah.
I got
What?
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 What was so funny about that?
What is funny about that? And by the way, which one of you douchebags put this candy corn on my?
Fucking Badot.
I'm trying to get ripped over here. I won't eat any though because my discipline is locked tight. All I gotta do is make up my mind.
It's Badot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I put the candy corn there for you.
Well, just so future reference, I like the candy corn pumpkins.
You got that?
Those, if you put those there, I might have a problem with them. Yeah.
Wait, don't they taste the same?
They do, but they're like bigger, and you could kind of like I'm a really fat kid. Okay, so like I take pleasure in different things about food.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I like about the candy corn pumpkins is you could put like 5 or 6 of them in your hand and kind of toss them in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's an old Mickey Mouse cartoon where he fights this giant, and the giant sees a cart of pumpkins, and he like puts them in his hand, and he like throws them down his mouth. And so like every time I see the pumpkins, I'm like, think of that cartoon.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I'm the giant eating the pumpkins. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
All right.
Moving on.
Hey, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. Well,
what? Is that weird?
No, man. Listen.
Yeah, no, it's not weird.
It's fine,
You
man.
guys wouldn't tell me if it was.
Yeah. You know, we have a lot today. And I've been down the rabbit hole.
Oh, yeah?
And
Did you fit?
Huh? All right, we're laughing a little hard there. Right. Okay. I've been down the rabbit hole, man, and it is wild out there.
Is it?
Today? So make sure you guys stick to the show. It'll be coming up a little bit later, but we got some other shit going on.
Okay. Like what?
Huh?
What?
Well, I got a dumbass of the day for you.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's dive into this first one. Dumbass of the day. It's actually a local, not to St. Louis, but to Missouri. A local Missouri is getting dumbass of the day today. Check this headline out. Reporter wounded by bullet fragment while Democrat Senate candidate Lucas Kuntz shoots AR-15. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, just fucking great. So let's dive into this a little bit. Television reporter was wounded by an apparent bullet fragment while Missouri Democrat Senate candidate Lucas Kuntz was shooting an AR-15 at a campaign event. The Kansas City Star reported that the event was held in a rural area of north of Kansas City. The Star also noted Kuntz was shooting an AR-15 at the time and was the only person shooting when the injury occurred. The reporter, KSHB-TV's Ryan Gambua, stood in place while Kuntz bandaged the wound. With the election only 2 weeks away, Kuntz had been stressing his military service as a way to appeal to voters, and he has been running ads that show him shooting guns. Kuntz supports at least one of Washington, D.C.'s Democrat central gun controls, which is raising the minimum age for gun purchases. OnTheIssues.org reported that he wants to raise the age limit to purchase a gun from 18 to 21 in the state of Missouri. All right. Now, he posted on Twitter. This is what he posted. This was his post. It's gotten over 14 million views at the time of recording. He says, great day at the range today with my friend at Adam Kinzinger. We got to hang out with some union workers while exercising our freedom. Always have your first aid kit handy. Shrapnel can always fly when you hit a target like today, and you've got to be ready to go. We had 4 first aid kits, so we were able to take care of the situation. And I'm glad Ryan is okay and was able to continue reporting. All right. And he posted that with a couple of pictures. Now, I want to go through these pictures.
Has he got tannerite sitting on the bench there?
I want you guys.
Does he? Is that what that is? So, okay. So you're shooting steel targets at fucking 10 yards with an AR-15. And you're bragging about your military service, saying, oh, you know what? if you guys can, if Mark McCloskey can apologize for his, pointing his gun at some random people. No, that was a mob of Black Lives Matter people fucking storming his neighborhood, and he was standing in his front yard saying, hey, don't fucking come here, which is our right as Americans. And so this guy's on TV making fun of him, saying, Mark McCloskey, if you apologize, I'll give you a free weapons training class from a United States Marine. And then he shoots a steel target from 10 yards away, which anybody who's shot a gun ever, one time, knows that you don't do that.
No, that's not smart. That's not smart. I mean,
then he's got Tannerite sitting fucking 10 yards back, bro.
Imagine if the shrapnel...
Dude, if the shrapnel would have hit that fucking Tannerite, they'd all be dead. Dude, there's a whole lot of fucking dumb shit going on there.
Bro. I mean, look...
Why has he got that big scope for 10 yards away? What the fuck?
There's so much wrong with this, man.
And why has he got it like way up on his shoulder like a rocket launcher or something?
There's so much wrong with this.
This guy knows how to shoot?
Allegedly. I just like the picture of them after he got fucking shot. Well, this is not going to end well.
Oh, he's like, this is going to be on the news. How do we spin this?
That's the reporter. Terrible job at the fucking on the tourniquet application there. I mean, there's just so much wrong.
That reporter's going to, for the rest of his life, is going to be like, I got shot.
I'm a victim of gun violence.
No, I was in the shit, man. I was in the terror zone with the domestic. I got shot.
Yeah, right.
He's going to write a fucking memoir.
It'd be your own people, man.
Yeah.
It'd be your own people.
Well, that's not true. It's usually not.
That's true. Now, so Kuntz is running for Josh Hawley's seat. And so obviously Josh Hawley wanted to clap back up in there, and he posted this on his Twitter saying, when liberals play with guns, people get hurt.
The reporter's laughing.
Yeah. To which somebody, I don't know if this must be one of his buddies, but he said, Jason Kander replied to that saying, dude, are you serious right now? That's a picture of a Marine treating a gunshot wound. Politics has caused you to lose the plot entirely.
Dude, are you serious? Oh my God, dude, no way.
That's Kuntz.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God.
America. Fuck yeah.
No.
Yep. Gonna shoot at steel targets.
That guy's on straight soy drip.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's a total puss, man. Like, Hawley actually showed up at one of his events because the dude won't fucking debate with him.
That's because Hawley will probably crush him.
Destroy him. But so Hawley actually showed up to one of his events with camera crew and shit and was like, debate me, like in front of his fucking people. Dude was like, no. Like, total puss. But yeah, dumbass of the day.
Yep, for sure.
Lucas, good job. Way to keep your
next time, maybe read the fucking rules about steel targets, dumbass. I just think it's ironic. This dude's bragging about being a gun expert, and he's got like steel. You know what I'm saying?
He violates like 15 gun rules in like one picture. It's awesome, man. I love it. Man. Well, let's get into our headlines because, like, so we got a lot of stuff to cover.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff to cover today, guys. So if you want to see any of these pictures, articles, links, or videos, go to andyfrisella.com. You guys can check them out there. If you're listening on audio, you can also hop over to the YouTube and come share this experience with us as well. So with that being said, let's get to our first headline. Headline number one. Headline number one reads, Biden embraces Trump lawfare. We got to lock him up. Now, this first little section, let's just dive in what's happening from the left. Some crazy shit. So President Joe Biden let the veil slip during a Thursday stop in New Hampshire. Biden told a small crowd, quote, we got to lock him up, during a screed on his nemesis, Donald Trump, according to several reports. The president had restrained himself from publicly endorsing jailing Trump for years. And then he later tried to clean it up, his statement, by saying politically.
And then he said, oh, and what I meant is we got to lock him out.
Right. Right. Here's a clip.
He is talking about doing away with the entire Department of Education. He's talking, he means it. This is not a joke. This is a guy who also wants to replace every civil servant, every single one. Thinks he has a right under the Supreme Court ruling on immunity to be able, if need be, if it was the case, to actually physically eliminate, shoot, kill someone who he believes to be a threat to him. I mean, so I know this sounds bizarre. It sounds like if I said this 5 years ago, you'd lock me up. We gotta lock him up. Politically lock him up.
Politically lock him up. Yeah, politically. Now, he's not the only one that's been saying some wild shit. I feel like the tone has definitely been increasing here in recent weeks. Let's go to Kamala, and she's made a very interesting statement today at the White House, actually. Let's check this.
I think it was at her house.
Oh, at her house.
Her personal house,
the observatory. Let's check this out.
Yesterday, we learned that Donald Trump's former chief of staff, John Kelly, a retired four-star general, confirmed that while Donald Trump was president, he said he wanted generals like Adolf Hitler had. Donald Trump said that because he does not want a military that is loyal to the United States Constitution. He wants a military that is loyal to him. He wants a military who will be loyal to him personally, one that will obey his orders even when he tells them to break the law or abandon their oath to the Constitution of the United States. In just the past week, Donald Trump has repeatedly called his fellow Americans the enemy from within, and even said that he would use the United States military to go after American citizens. And let's be clear about who he considers to be the enemy from within. Anyone who refuses to bend a knee or dares to criticize him would qualify, in his mind, as the enemy within, like judges, like journalists, like nonpartisan election officials. It is deeply troubling and incredibly dangerous that Donald Trump would invoke Adolf Hitler, the man who is responsible for the deaths of 6 million Jews and hundreds of thousands of Americans.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not like they haven't been weaponizing the DOJ against Donald Trump.
And judges.
It's not like they haven't kept, some J6 prisoners held without due process for the last 4 years. It's not like, judges are obeying the Constitution and, they're just doing their job. We have judges just making shit up, like that dude up, what's his name? Agorin and, all these people. So, my take on this is very simple. They're scared as fuck. And by the way, they're lying and projecting because that's who they are. Mm-hmm. That's what they will do. And they already have displayed this. They already have talked and bragged about how they're going to put Trump in jail. And, this is what communists do, man. Communists lie and they project what it is they're trying to do. And then once they get in power, they do all the things they accuse someone else of wanting to do. And that's what's going on here. And to be, real, I think she looks like dog shit. She knows she's losing. She knows the people aren't behind her. And I think they're terrified. That's what's starting to come across to me.
She looks terrified, man. And she keeps trying to do these interviews and shit. And I don't know what you want to call the left mainstream media is getting a little bit more unbiased towards her and start, not asking her just the typical softball
Well, that's because they know they're going to lose.
But yeah, because they're exposing themselves, right? And so they try to give her some tough questions. The mainstream media, when they do these interviews, they're starting to ask her harder questions now, right?
Yeah. Well, why do you think that is?
Well, I think they know they're exposing themselves when they don't.
Well, I think they know what they've done for the last 8 fucking years, and they realize that they have Trump coming in now, who, by the way, has said nothing about, quote unquote, turning the military on American citizens. In fact, I believe we just covered a few shows ago where they literally switched without an announcement the ability for military personnel to shoot and kill American citizens. Yep. Trump didn't do that. They did that.
They did that.
Okay,
yeah.
So this is exactly what they are trying to do. What she's accusing him of is what they will do. All right? And it's interesting that there's no repercussions for what these people are saying. When Donald Trump's had 2 attempts on his life, they come out and they say, we need to calm down the rhetoric. Trump needs to calm down the rhetoric. And here they are 2 weeks before the election saying he's Hitler, right? Like, bro, this is total bullshit. They're projecting, they're terrified, they don't know what's going to happen to them. And, the reason,
you should be terrified.
Yeah, but listen, have you seen like Rachel Maddow and a lot of these media personalities like freaking out about how they think their show's going to be pulled off the air or they're going to be arrested and shit? Why do you think they're saying that?
Because they know what they did.
Hold on.
Warrants them being fucking arrested.
Yes, they know that. But also, they're exposing what they want to do. That is projection, dude. That is, if we're going to take Rogan and we're going to take PBD and we're going to take Andy and we're going to take fucking Alex Jones and we're going to fucking fuck all these, that's what they plan to do. Okay? So when we look at what they're accusing, we have to understand that what they are accusing is what they intend to do. Okay? It's like someone who accuses someone of cheating in a relationship and that person isn't doing anything wrong. There's a good fucking chance that that's the person that's doing fucked up shit. Yeah. The one making the accusation. This is the same thing. Yeah, man. I mean, look, they're freaking out. And to be completely honest, the people she mentioned, corrupt judges, people who interfere with the election, people who misuse their political power, those people should be in jail. They should be in fucking jail. Okay? So we've been lied to. We had a crimes against humanity with the pandemic where they locked down the country based off of bullshit data for almost 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
They fucked up families. They closed businesses. They ruined family legacies. They stunted kids' development. They created rifts in society that may not ever be repaired. We had Dr. Fauci on TV telling people to not talk to your family and not let them over for the holidays if they didn't have a COVID vaccine, right? They tried to force, look how many people they fired. In fact, Supreme Court in New York just today told that everybody that got fired for the COVID thing gets back pay for the whole time. Okay, so like these people did this shit, and do all the big companies that stole all the middle class wealth, are they going to be forced to give it back? No.
Probably not.
Okay. So we had people they had to watch their loved ones die on Zoom. We had lies about the PCR test. We had lies about the cases. We had lies about the deaths. You know, like we talk about all the time, like when they were saying, oh, so-and-so died of COVID when they fucking got killed in a motorcycle wreck, right? Dude, these people are highly guilty of treason, and they are freaking the fuck out because they're afraid they might be held accountable. And I believe they should be.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it doesn't stop them, though. They're still in this push of the divisive shit and pushing all that crazy shit. I want to turn our attention real quick. Eminem. Or Eminem.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty fucking... Donald Trump Jr., I think, posted this. Eminem.
Listen, we already saw what happened to celebrities who endorsed Biden the first time.
It ruins them.
It ruined their fucking careers.
It ruins them.
Okay.
But they won't stop. They had Eminem and Obama rally voters for Kamala Harris in Detroit. Let's check Eminem coming out.
I think it's important to use your voice, so I'm encouraging everybody to get out and vote, please. I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions, and I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known.
Hold on, stop that. Stop that. We've had to fucking close our mouths and be afraid of being canceled for having an opinion for over 10 years. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're talking crazy shit, okay? Because the last time I remember, it hasn't been leftists and Democrats that have been getting canceled for the last 10 years. It's anybody who stepped outside of that. This is just another example of projection, okay? We haven't been able to say anything the last fucking 10 years, okay? You say one thing that's outside the norm, and all of a sudden you got everybody on you. You got everybody on your back. You fucking getting fired from your job. You're getting your life ruined. You're getting your reputation destroyed for saying things that are outside, for saying you like Donald Trump, okay? This dude's up here saying nobody should be afraid. I agree with him, but let's be real. It's you and your people that have been saying this shit and doing this shit forever. And you're not aware that the tide has changed. The tide has changed. No one gives a flying fuck about these far leftists and their piling on in terms of canceling anybody. Fuck you. No. Come get some, bitch. Okay? That's what I think about it. That's embarrassing, bro, for him to get up there and say that. That one line.
She's the fucking proponent of fucking free speech.
This, but Eminem's been saying this shit for his whole career, dude, which, by the way, I like Eminem's music. I'm not holding that against him.
That's some good music.
It's music. But dude, come on. Let's be fucking real. You're Eminem, bro. You gonna sell out to these clowns?
He's an Eminem with no nuts.
Yeah, he's fucking... I just, that's highly disappointing to hear and see this.
It's fucking terrible,
and people aren't gonna buy his shit, dude.
No, bro, it's gonna ruin him, man.
I mean, not that he needs it anymore, but I think he's the number one selling rap artist of all time.
Yeah. But no nuts, man. But yeah, so he brought out Obama. And I just thought this piece was interesting. Obama comes out, all right, and guess what he had to say? Obama says he doesn't know how we've become so divided, toxic, and bitter.
Well, why don't you look in the mirror?
Wait, man, wait.
No, bro, listen, they're just freaking out because now they're on the wrong side of it. They don't realize what they've done for the last 15 years, and they don't realize how sick of it people are. Yeah. They live in their own little bubble with all people that think the same as them. Look, man, you don't see fucking Republicans or Trump supporters going up to people in random places and harassing them and screaming at them. And I saw this video of the doorbell cam.
The old lady.
Did you see that?
I saw that shit, bro.
Bro, this old lady goes up on. Do you have it?
Yeah, this clip right here.
Yeah.
I want to know how you can vote.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Shameful.
Are you the one that walks by here and always screaming at people?
No, I haven't walked by recently.
Okay, because a lot of people walk by and scream.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You are voting for the devil. Don't you know that?
No.
Why are you voting for him?
Because I believe he is the moral candidate.
Oh, my God. F you for that one.
That's
moral?
exactly that's how your side acts.
Oh, my God.
That's
He's
how
the
you
most
guys...
immoral person around.
In your opinion, that's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. God bless you.
Okay. That you don't see that from the Republican people.
No.
That is why they're going to fucking lose. Whether they win the election or not, they've lost culture and it's over for them. They don't get it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because culture is going to backlash on every motherfucker like that very fucking hard. Okay? We are sick of people like that harassing us everywhere we go. We are fucking over it.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Then you got Obama coming up and saying this shit. Let's check this out.
I don't understand how we got so toxic and just so divided and so bitter. And I get why sometimes people just don't want to pay attention to it. And we all have friends like that. We have family members who just like, it's all a circus out there. I get that.
Yeah, so
he created this.
Yeah, well, let's remind him.
Let's do it.
Because I got some evidence here.
Yeah.
How about when he was on the campaign trail and he told people that they should go get in their neighbors' faces and argue with them? Like this clip?
If you want the next 4 years looking like the last 8, then I'm not your candidate. But if you want real change, if you want an economy that rewards work, and that works not just for Wall Street, but also for Main Street, if you want tax relief for the middle class and millions of new jobs, if you want health care you can afford and education so that your kids can compete, then Elko, I need you. I need you to go out and talk to your friends and talk to your neighbors. I want you to talk to them whether they're independent or whether they are Republican. I want you to argue with them and get in their face, and if they tell you that, well, we're not sure where he stands on guns, I want you to say he believes in the Second Amendment. If they tell you, well, he's going to raise your taxes, you say, no, he's not, he's going to lower them. You are my ambassadors. You guys are the ones who can make the case. And if you'll knock on some doors with me and make some phone calls for me, then I promise you, we will not just win Nevada, we will win this general election, and you and I together, we're going to change this country and change the world. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
I mean, even CNN said
God bless America.
it. You know, most say race relations worsened under Obama.
That's because that was his intent.
Yeah, you know, I mean, just to remind everybody, before Obama, we didn't have BLM, we didn't have ISIS, we didn't have Antifa.
People don't fucking get it.
They don't get it.
They're listen, that was too long ago. For most of the people listening were kids when that was going on, okay? Like children. You guys don't understand. Before this motherfucker came around, we had a great society. I'm not saying George Bush was the result. George Bush was a boner too, okay? But we, as the people, yeah, a little white red rocket, all right? So fucking we, the people, culture, society, we all got along, dude. Yeah. Like there wasn't this shit going on. And they've convinced the younger generation that this is somehow the new civil rights. And now everybody's starting to realize it's total bullshit.
Yeah, man.
You know, and dude, let's not forget Maxine Waters going in front of people and saying, fucking go up to their table and get in their face and blah, blah, blah. Bro, they've always been this people. They claim we're the party of tolerance and love. No, the fuck you aren't. You're the party of assholes. You're the party of confronting everybody. You're the party of, like that video we just saw, getting on somebody's porch and yelling at their Ring camera. We don't see that from the other side. It doesn't fucking happen because the other side believes in live and let live, which is the exact reason, ironically, that we were even in this position, because everybody on the other side of these crazy whack jobs has always looked at it like, well, you know, it's America, man. They can have their views. And we let that go on for so long where these people got so emboldened that now they try to get you fired. They try to ruin your life. They try to crush your family. They try to do everything they can to hurt you, bro. And then they have the nerve to stand up and say it's the other side.
Why are we
fuck out of
here? Why is everything so divided?
Yeah, go to those tweets you just had.
Oh, yeah, Joe Biden's tweets?
Yeah. Donald Trump is the greatest threat to our democracy. Donald Trump is a genuine threat to this nation. He's a threat to our freedom. He's a threat to our democracy. He's a threat to everything America stands for. These people act like we didn't have 4 fucking years of Donald Trump. And by the way, if the media and all these fucking douchebags hadn't have hammered on him for 4 years, he would have got a lot more shit done. In a good way. Bro, listen, everybody knows what this is about. This is about these people who have profited and won in life off the backs of hardworking Americans, off the sacrifice of hardworking Americans, your brother, your sister, your dad, your mom, off the service of hardworking Americans. These people have profited greatly, all right? And they are losing their golden egg. And not only are they losing their golden egg, they know that the emperor has no clothes. Everybody sees what's going on. Nobody thinks Kamala Harris is the actual candidate. They realize that she is a figurehead of the system. All right? Everybody's become that. They've come aware of that. So, dude, we could go on and on about Obama's and his divisiveness, bro. Dude, do you remember when those Dallas police officers got shot?
Yeah.
And he fucking like basically stoked race riots over it, or when he did with Mike Brown. Mm-hmm. Like, this guy's a douchebag, bro. And this woman on the porch in the video, I would encourage any of you listening to go watch this video. If you don't watch the show, just go to the timestamp, watch the video. Dude, this is exactly who we think that they are. Okay, how many times have we had to deal with someone like that over the last 8 years? Every single one of you. How many times have you dealt with an unhinged family member or even somebody you don't even know freaking the fuck out because you weren't in line with all their woke DEI or their green shit or their fucking leftist bullshit, right? Or you know, redistribution of wealth or any of this shit. Like, these people, here's the reality. Not all of them, But those people, like this woman here is a shitty fucking person who likes to pretend like she's moral. Think of what it would take for you to walk up and down your street and then go on a neighbor's porch and motherfuck them for having a Trump sign in your yard.
In their yard.
In their own yard. Hold on. Think of the ego and the entitlement and the superiority and the elitism that person must have. She talked to that woman who was in the house like she's a moron. Don't you know that? Aren't you aware?
He's the devil.
Yeah. Watch some more MSNBC, lady.
Mm-hmm.
We don't give a fuck what you
she's
think.
2 steps away from eating tapioca pudding.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you motherfuckers, your generation ruined this country, so we have nothing to say to you. That is the generation that ruined this country, by the way. Those people.
Yeah, man. Guys, jumping on this conversation.
You want to know why you fucking can't afford a house and why your wages haven't gone up and why shit's fucked up for you, young people? It's because of people like that. It's people like that who continue to vote for their moral fucking high ground as opposed to understanding anything about economics or anything about how a culture should actually run. They are unwilling to have any sort of reasonable discussion with anybody. In their mind, you're a dumbass, which is why they talk to us like that. That's why they talk to us like that. Mm-hmm. You ask her what policies she thinks are good for America that Kamala has. I guarantee you she doesn't have any. The only policy she has is Trump's the devil, which is all these people got, which is example of what fucking Kamala Harris just said on her little interview. Like, dude, people are hurting financially. People are having a problem getting by, and you're up there talking about how Trump is Hitler, dude. Like, why don't you talk about what's going to serve them, how it's going to help them? You know, fuck.
Stupid, man. Guys.
It feels like panic to me.
They are panicking 100%, man. Guys, jumping on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. And let us know, man. With that being said, let's go cruise these comments.
Yeah.
I got something for you. You asked for them.
I know. I couldn't wait. I thought about it this morning when I woke up.
Now, do you want them first or you want them later? Like,
I don't care. I thought about it this morning. I was getting in the shower. I'm like, fuck yeah.
All right.
Fucking hate comments today.
Oh, they're coming.
Yeah, good. Listen, I love it because anybody who's hating, they make themselves look stupid because they're so uneducated.
They're so stupid. And of course, you guys always back shit up with some.
Bro, I saw some dude the other day who was like, yeah, why you listen to this guy? He just got lucky one time with supplements. Bro, you think this is the only business I'm in? Like, you think I got lucky? If I got lucky, it wouldn't take me 25 fucking years, asshole.
Just hit ton of luck.
Yeah. Fuck.
Let's cruise some of these comments, guys. Let's check this first one. This first one comes from at Team Aspire to Inspire. He says, Andy, if you're making fries at McDonald's, you better make the best motherfucking fries. So which he says, Trump, bet.
Listen, did you see him doing it?
He did pretty decent.
Bro, if you watch
he
the whole...
to put too much fucking salt in that shit, though. He tried too much salt. They had to stop him.
I don't know. I like the salt. You don't like? You want your fries bland?
I mean, no, it has.
That must be your white side talking.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Or the black side?
No, the white side. You want less salt. That's too spicy. You don't even like spicy food.
No, I like spicy. I don't like hot food. It's different.
Yeah, whatever.
I think there's a reasonable ratio of salt to fries.
Yeah, there is. You can overdo it.
Yeah, you can definitely overdo it.
I watched the whole thing, and he was like legit trying to do it right.
Yeah.
Because he was asking the lady or the person next to him, he was like, hey, okay, so this, that, how much salt? This much salt? Like, he cared.
Yeah.
And bro, listen.
He did good.
That's what matters.
That's what
people
matters.
Who take pride in whatever it is in front of them are the people who win long term. That's it. And it was cool to see him do that.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to do that. He could have like done a fake, let's just scoop him in, throw him out. No, he was like, all right, you do it like this, do it like that. How much this? Like, I don't know.
You also paid for all the food.
Listen, man.
Too, by the way.
It's respectable to see someone who's had as much life accomplishment as he had still caring about the details. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, man. Let's check this next comment. This next comment comes from X Grims 8681. Says, just like Red Bull gives you wing, cream soda gives you privilege.
That's right. Get some. Get some. If you're down on your luck, get some of that cream soda privilege, bro. You'll be doing good. Nobody will fuck with you. You'll get lucky like me. All right? I'm just saying, man, you guys start paying attention. We drink cream soda. We get all this privilege. It's easy. Life's easy for us.
That's all it takes.
Cream soda. It makes life easy. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, see?
That's good.
Yeah.
Trademark that shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. This next one comes from Perspective Olive. Yes, times were better, but he inherited that economy. He did absolutely nothing to create it. That's a fact.
This person must hang out with Gavin Newsom.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
That's a
right
fact.
after their fucking bullshit.
Except for it's not. It's not a fact.
No,
I got
it's
the
not a
proof.
fact at all.
Let's check the GDP growth. All right. This is from 2008 to 2023. Okay. There's the dates there. And you can very clearly see, very, very clearly see that, Obama gets in, fucking tanks the fucking economy the moment he gets in.
Yeah.
It was actually at its lowest in 2016. Trump gets in, it gets way better, and then obviously COVID, which rebounded. You can see right here very clearly, 2009, Obama gets in, gas prices soar. They start going up and up and up. Trump comes in, lowers them. Biden comes in, they go back up.
Yeah, and gas price is one of the main linchpins of people's economic freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Gas prices and taxes and grocery prices, because it affects them every single day.
Even the unemployment rate.
Yeah, dude, I know.
I mean, it's there. It's everywhere.
I know. The unemployment rate came to the lowest ever under fucking Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, these people are brainwashed. So that's not a fact, bro. It's not a fact. You think it's a fact because you watch the mainstream media and you listen to what they say. And if you think that this is a fact, you probably also think that he is Hitler and and he's a rapist and he's a this and he's a that. He's not any of those things. None
You're
of that
just
shit.
a dumbass. Yeah. All right. You ready for this last one?
Yeah.
This last one comes from BS McKinnon Christ Haas. He says, can't understand what you're saying with Donald's dick in your mouth.
That's pretty funny. Oh, there ain't no dicks in my mouth, buddy. But $20 is $20. Oh, fuck, dude.
Yep.
I love people.
Hey,
I think that shit's hilarious.
I think
dude.
it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. Guys, we appreciate all of you. For those of you guys that love us, and especially those that hate us, keep drinking the tea.
That's right.
Pinkies up. Let's keep this cruise moving. Let's go to headline number 2. I wanted to bring this up. I thought this was an interesting article. This is from Senator Tom Tillis, who's a Republican in North Carolina, obviously talking about the hurricane, the devastation that's happened. And there's some interesting shit that's moving right now. So he wrote this article, published this article out with the headline reading, Congress must be proactive, not reactive, with disaster recovery. So he starts the article by saying, it is painful to hear someone's voice crack as he tells the story of how he lost his entire livelihood and the work of the generations before him. Ronnie is a farmer in his 70s in a small town in western North Carolina. His family's fortunes drastically changed last month with Hurricane Helene flooded and destroyed his farm, washing away several lifetimes of work in the hope of passing along the family tradition to the next generation. The tragedy of Ronnie's story is that it is similarly shared by thousands of other North Carolinians who lost their homes, businesses, and entire communities in the historic flooding disaster. Once the television cameras leave and long after the national media stop covering the extent of the devastation, many North Carolinians like Ronnie and his family will still have their entire world turned upside down. Helene tragically took the lives of more than 120 North Carolinians and more than 200 across the Southeast, a figure that is expected to grow. Helene also caused tens of billions of dollars worth of damage to an area in western North Carolina the size of Massachusetts. Entire towns have been reduced to rubble and mud. The recovery process will be long and difficult and will require years and billions of dollars of assistance. All right. Now, where it gets interesting is he starts talking about the actual issues addressing these people living in those areas that are devastated by the hurricane. And so he gets into this next one. He says, the most pressing need is to replenish the SBA's disaster loan fund, which has already run out of money. Few Helene victims have flood insurance, so the SBA's various disaster recovery programs are key to long-term recovery. By utilizing these programs, victims can access low-interest loans. Remember when people said they were not loans, right? And the FEMA aid and the
they got mad at me because I said it was a fucking loan, and then they were like, yeah. Not a loan.
It's a loan.
It's a loan that they have to pay back when their insurance settles for their claim. And just like the article says right here, many of them don't have insurance.
So, the loans can be used to provide a financial cushion for small businesses that face an economic loss in the months ahead. He even talked about FEMA, how FEMA has run out of money. He says FEMA is also in danger of running out of money, and it's a disaster relief fund. The hurricane season isn't over until November, and the National Hurricane Center is already monitoring tropical disturbances that could turn into more full-blown storms. It may only get worse. And he covers all of that, and even just in Louisiana, this most recent Hurricane Milton and its devastation, $200 million in damages just in one little area in Louisiana that was affected by it. And so, you have all of that stuff going on. It's so interesting. Because, again, we're in a time in this country where people should be coming together. Communities should be coming together. Patriots, left or right, red or blue, gay or straight, should be coming together to help each other in times of need. And you would think that our federal government, state governments will be helping that. But that's not where the priorities are because, as this article comes out, Biden-Harris Pentagon sends another $400 million to Ukraine for immediate needs.
Which we don't have any immediate needs here.
I mean, I could name a couple of immediate needs.
Yeah, we could go on and on past the hurricane.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Right? We had immediate needs before the hurricane.
I know.
And
it's more than 400 million though. You got that?
Oh yeah, it's more than 400. Yeah. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin on Monday, during a surprise visit to Ukraine, announced $400 million in U.S. military aid to Kyiv. The second approximately $400 million aid package sent within 1 week. So that's $800 million fucking dollars in less than a week.
Yeah, and they got another one coming, another 400. Vladimir Zelensky was on TV after they gave away the first 400, talking about how they're giving them another 800. So they're doing it in chunks so that people don't freak the fuck out. But there'll be another one right after this. So $1.2 billion. When our fucking people in North Carolina and all the places that these hurricanes have, destroyed. Listen, man, people don't understand what's actually going on there. There is elderly people that are in their 80s and 90s who will not have food or heat for the entire running water, showers for the entire winter, man. Yeah. These people are sitting there having outdoor barbecues, which is better than nothing, right? But that's not the way an American citizen is supposed to be treated in the times of disaster. And on top of that, that's not the way America should be doing anything ever. We shouldn't be sending money anywhere else ever for anything when our country has the problems that it has. And that's something that the people have to start demanding. Like Obama just said in that video, I understand why a lot of people, they want to look away and they don't want to get involved. Yeah, because it is such a shit show. But until Americans start to get really loud about our tax system and about how it's spent and about how we're overtaxed, bro, if we're sending $180 billion overseas to Ukraine, we are being taxed way too much, okay?
And we can even afford that. Yeah.
Listen, and here's what's going on, bro. That war, by the way, is fucking over. Ukraine has lost. They don't have any fucking men left, okay? What they're doing now, just so everybody's clear, is they understand that there's a good chance that they're about to be out of power. So what would you do if you had a free faucet of money that was about to get turned off forever? What would you do right before it got turned off forever?
Collect it with some buckets.
You try to run as much out of there as you can. So what's happening here, they don't give a shit about the optics. They don't care because they care about their own personal wealth more than they care about the optics of the situation because they have the ability to cheat, which they are going to cheat. All right. Which is going to get real interesting if they do, because the culture is with Trump. Trump has created the cool, has captured the cool, and cool is the best sales strategy there is. So when you look at a brand like Trump and you realize that he's captured all these people that have been against him for the last 8 years, they got a big problem. And so what they're looking at is, in my opinion, is, hey, how much more money can we fucking launder and get out of here before we have to get out of office? That way we'll have money to do whatever we need to do. And, you know, maybe we can get out of these things that might happen to us. Like maybe we can leave and go somewhere else. But dude, like this is all about stealing as much as possible. And if you want to wait, just wait. If Trump wins the election, wait until you see how much money they send him between November and January. And wait until you see the destruction they try to create in this country between November and January. Because if they think Trump's coming in back into power, their goal is going to turn to 2028. And they're going to want to create as bad of a situation in America, which is as hard as possible to correct for people as possible. That's what these people are about. Okay. And think about that. These are supposed to be people that represent you and I. These are supposed to be people that care about us. And they are going to fucking ruin our country because they didn't get their fucking way like a bunch of little brats. All right. So when Kamala comes out and says, oh, they're going to target the American people. No, they're not going to target the American people. They're going to target fucking traitors, which is what the Constitution calls for. It calls for it. We have an American duty to defend our country from enemies, both foreign and domestic. All right. So when he says, I'm going to fucking take care of the enemy within, he's not talking about that lady on the porch. We're not talking about those people. He's talking about the people who are organizing the corruption in this country, who are destroying this country many different ways.
And benefiting from it.
Yeah. That's what he's talking about. So when she says that, you know what I think? Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And
man.
I actually think that her coming out and continuing to push like they're pushing now is actually pushing more people towards Trump.
It is. It is, man, especially when they keep doing dumb shit like this. And
yeah,
like,
bro, these
they try to blame, they try to put this on the reason they're sending more money to. What they're saying they're sending more money for is because they're saying
roads or something.
No, North Korea enters the war and they're sending troops to Russia.
Why would Russia need North Korean troops?
They don't. There was only 3,000 of them. Huh? There was only 3,000 of them. Like, it's not even a fucking dent.
No, that's probably Kim Jong-un trying to tell, Putin, like, hey, man, let us get in the fight. We don't get to do shit.
Right.
You know?
we have to send shitty diapers and balloons to South Korea.
Let's get our guys some
action.
Some action time. Like, bro.
Dude, I just want somebody to look at me the way Austin looks at fucking Zelensky, bro.
Oh, he's making him rich.
Bro.
They're making all these people rich.
Bro.
Those guys got a deal. They're making each other rich. They're happy. Zelensky's getting rich as fuck. Go look at Zelensky's personal assets. You want to know what this dude's about? Start digging into his personal assets. Now, this guy is younger than me. He's never owned a business. He's never built anything. He's just some fucking...
He's a TV dude.
No, he's a gay actor is what he is.
Yeah.
Okay? And that has nothing to do with gay people, but he is gay and he's an actor. And they pulled him off. And if you don't believe me, go look at the shit that he was playing in. Okay? Anyway, yeah, he's getting rich. They're getting rich. Everybody's happy. They're removing the resistance in Ukraine for them to do whatever they want to do. We're expected to rebuild their entire country the way that they want to build it. Dude, fuck these people.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, time we've all been waiting for. Got headline 3. Now, this is... I've been cooking over here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I've been cooking.
So I should just let you do the whole
Huh?
Let you do the whole presentation.
I'm going to need your help to draw these dots together.
I'll try not to interrupt.
I'm just going to lay these dots out.
I'm probably going to, but...
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But we got to lay these dots out.
Okay.
You connect the dots. And
okay.
it makes the picture.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, you do a fucking fabulous job at it.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Did you hear the biggest news, though?
What?
Even bigger than whatever this is?
What?
It's bigger than this.
What is it?
I made top 5 white guys.
Uh-huh. Of what?
Of white guys.
That do what?
That there's white. I made top 5 white guys in the world. It's a very exclusive list. I made it. That's that. That's the biggest news out today.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, let's throw it up there on the screen just to prove it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Sin Martinez, straight up. My top 5 favorite white dudes. Who says, what's number 3 right there?
Andy Frisella.
That's right.
It's you.
It's the biggest news in the fucking world today.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, on behalf of all the other white guys that didn't make the list, I just want you to know that there's still hope for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's at least 4 other spots here that could be taken because I'm going to be on the list forever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But with a little hard work and some big dreams,
some cream soda,
and some relentless drive and hunger and ambition, you too have the possibility to be a top 5 white dude.
Mm-hmm.
Except you don't. But
honorable mention, potentially.
I don't think you fit on the white or the black list.
It's true.
Yeah, we got to make your own list.
Mm.
Top 5 Uncle Toms.
Yeah.
You'd be number 1.
No, I think Elder still has me. I'm like number
Who?
2. Larry Elders.
Oh, Elders, yeah.
I'm like number 2.
But hey, man, this is real shit.
I mean, listen, this is news.
Listen, Sin, I am honored. Thank you very much, sir. I will take the responsibility bestowed upon me to be a representative of the top 5 white guys very seriously.
Yep.
I will bring change.
Raisins to everybody.
Huh? Raisins? Raisins and candy corn. You know what? That sounds like a good mix. That's like a white dude trail mix.
That's fucking disgusting.
Raisins
man.
and candy corn. I just made it up.
That's nasty.
That's why I made a top 5 white dudes.
Probably put some peanuts in there too.
No. Motherfucker, you want to put pork rinds in there or some shit.
You can put walnuts and cashews.
Huh? What do you want to put in there? Pork rinds?
I like pig's feet. Yeah, right. All right, man.
I like chillins. I like pig's feet.
Let's get to our third and final headline, man. This is
hey, for real though.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like?
What?
To be in the presence of a top 5 white dude. Does it feel good? Are you guys proud? Yeah. What's it like for you, Syed? I mean, what's it like? Is it cool?
This is the biggest accomplishment of my life.
Yeah.
After working at 7-Eleven.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense because that's a big one. I mean,
That's
you did open the first 7-Eleven on the moon.
That's right.
Yeah.
They have pictures of me in India.
That's right.
Behalf
of India's very real moon landing.
That's right.
Yes.
They show my picture to all their kids and tell, see, he can do it, you can do it.
That's right. And you can.
Yeah.
And so can all you white dudes.
That's right. I'm just bummed they don't have a top 5 brown people list.
I think he does. He's got like a bunch of top 5
Oh,
lists.
okay.
Yeah.
We are waiting.
Yeah, we have to we're gonna have to, run a campaign. But that's okay. We're gonna win.
I don't know most of the people he's like listing though.
Yeah, that's because you're at the bottom and we're at the top.
Is that what it is? I get it.
We're running in different circles, son.
Yeah, I understood. All right, let's get into headline number 3. This is a doozy. All right, and we're gonna work through this. I'm gonna lay them out, try to make some sense of this. But you actually talked a little about this earlier in the show, talking about Fauci and the COVID, the whole bullshit pandemic. And guys, we spent 4 years covering this shit, and it never fails. We're right. We were always right. So I want to show you this first headline. You mentioned the New York Supreme Court doing the overturning on the firings that happened during that time, back pay having to be paid out. There was a House report that was just put out, and this headline reads, HHS spent $911 million on COVID vaccine messaging, consistently overstated virus risk to kids, damning House report finds. All right, so the Department of Health and Human Services spent almost $1 billion. $1 billion just on advertising a bullshit vaccine. That's essentially what happened. That's what this was. All right, so GOP-led House Energy and Comments panel released a scathing 113-page document Wednesday about the most significant public health missteps, fibs, and cover-ups from HHS and its sub-agency, the CDC, during the COVID-19 pandemic. Quote, CDC's guidance, which the campaign relied on, went beyond the terms of FDA's emergency use authorization to state, without evidence, that COVID vaccines were highly effective against transmission, the report states. Quote, this ultimately had a negative impact on vaccine confidence and the CDC's credibility when proven untrue. It also states that the CDC, quote, had inconsistent and flawed messaging about the effectiveness of masks, consistently overstated the risk of COVID-19 to children, and still continues to recommend COVID-19 vaccines for all Americans ages 6 months and older, which has made the United States a global outlier in COVID-19 policy because no other country
They all stopped it.
have those guidelines.
That's right.
All right. Now,
In fact, a number of countries have come out and said, hey, stop administering this because of the side effects and the negative effects.
stop completely
Yes.
to all ages.
Yep.
And so that's interesting. But yeah, so almost $1 billion in our money was spent to lie to us, is what this was. All right. Now, I found that extremely interesting. Okay. And at the same time that this is happening, okay, we're going to talk about what's happening in other countries when it comes to this COVID-19 pandemic bullshit. Did you see this? Bill Gates is just got ordered to stand trial in the Netherlands over the COVID vaccine injury claims in order to pay legal costs as the Dutch court dismisses the jurisdiction claim. So he tried to get out of this saying that, oh, they don't have the jurisdiction. I'm Bill Gates. They said, no, bring that ass here, boy. And now he has to go to court over there because of the lies that he had put out. And just for a quick refresher, Gates is one of the experts that they deemed as an expert. I don't know what made him qualified.
Nothing.
Nothing. He's not a doctor. He's not a medical doctor.
He's nothing. He's a rich entrepreneur.
He's a rich fuck.
Yeah, that would be like me going in there and being like, guys, I don't know shit about vaccines, but take this shit.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Yeah. By the way, I own the company.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. But more importantly, he had 4 statements and claims that he made that the lawsuit is going to be based on.
And none of these fuckers took it.
No.
Yeah.
None of them. They took fucking saline. I will take that to my grave.
Me too.
They took fucking saline.
Me too.
But the claims that they made, they said the vaccine would stop transmissions. That's false. And literally everybody that I know that had the vaccine, they still got sick. They still got COVID. They're still getting COVID.
Yes, exactly.
And so there's that. They said the vaccinated could quit wearing masks. It's not true because it doesn't stop the fucking transmissions. They said the vaccinated would not
it's
get
not
sick.
true. It's not true that anybody should have worn a mask anyway.
And they also said the vaccinated were not going to die. And the Netherlands are actually experiencing a big boom in
all-cause mortality, which globally has been reported up between 30 and 40%.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah. Now here's where shit is going.
What has changed in the world to create all-cause mortality globally to go up 30 to 40%?
Yeah. Now here's where shit gets real interesting, okay? Because I'm like, all right, what's old Billy Gates up to, you know? And then I see this article.
Diddling kids.
I see this article.
Allegedly.
I see this article, which I thought was interesting. This headline reads, Bill Gates privately says he has backed Harris with $50 million donation.
That came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw this. I'm like, man, that's interesting, right? In the article, this is written by, I believe this is New York Times. They even admitted after decades of sitting on the sidelines of politics, he's never once jumped in either or side. Bill Gates, one of the richest people in the world, has said privately that he recently donated about $50 million to a nonprofit organization that is supporting Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential run, according to 3 people briefed on the matter. The donation was meant to stay under wraps. Mr. Gates, one of the founders of Microsoft, has not publicly endorsed Ms. Harris, and his donation would represent a significant change in the strategy that has previously kept him away from gifts like this. And apparently, he said, In a statement in response to this reporting, Mr. Gates did not explicitly address the donation or offer an endorsement of Ms. Harris in the race. He stressed his bipartisanship, but he also said, quote, "This election is different."
What makes it different, Billy?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I think Elon had an answer to this.
He did.
A couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check this clip out.
But it's just obvious that Biden's not in charge. It's obvious that Kamala's not in charge. I mean, they just replaced the Biden puppet with the Kamala puppet, very obviously. And it's, you can tell, like, if the teleprompter stops working, then the puppet breaks. And it's like, oh. The puppet just starts looping because the teleprompter broke. I don't have a teleprompter. I can just talk like a normal human. So I mean, I think it's not, from what I can tell, it's not one puppet master, it's many, but, interesting to see the crossover between the Epstein client list and Kamala's puppet masters. I bet there's a lot of names that appear in both lists.
Yeah, now, who he went on to refer to was Bill Gates.
He referred to him by name in the Tucker interview.
Yeah. And he put that out. And so I'm like, damn, So he says that the donor list and the Epstein list is going to be the same. And then this motherfucker, after that happens, he goes out to support this because he knows that Trump has already pledged to release the Epstein list.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's interesting. It's interesting. It's very thought-provoking. Stay with me.
They're fucking terrified.
Bro. It's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we all know that, we talked about the Diddy shit a couple of weeks ago when that stuff first broke. There's more crazy shit that's coming out about this. All right. Sean Diddy Combs accused of drugging personal trainer, passing his body around like a party favor, allegedly. Talking about that, there was another famous person that is identified only as Celebrity A, that spit in the trainer's mouth. I mean, it's just some.
Did they name the trainer?
No.
I think I know who it is.
He's identified as John Doe.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he reached out to me to talk about this exactly.
No shit.
Yeah. Remember I told you about that? I told you about how a guy that when that first started happening, they didn't arrest him. That dude reached out to me and I was like, fuck, it sounds so crazy. I'm not sure if it's actually true or not. Remember that?
No shit. No shit.
I can get him on the show anytime.
Bro, I think it'd be fucking crazy. Yeah. But you have this, right? This comes out and you made a statement during that episode. We talked about this. We there is a Jeffrey Epstein in every industry, right? It's in, I think Jeffrey Epstein was more on the politics side of stuff. Diddy obviously being more in the hip hop scene, but I believe that there is a Diddy, there's an Epstein in every single industry, right? Whether it be, country music, maybe. We know it's in movies. We got Harvey Weinstein in the movie industry, right? Like, it's everywhere. Every single industry has this.
For sure.
And, I thought...
It's like terror cells,
bro,
but to control culture.
And I think, I thought this too, that obviously, yes, that's a huge proponent, but also, bro, these people are actually sick fucks. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they do this shit for their personal pleasure, bro, and it's disgusting. But I want to introduce to the chat, all right, enter the story, former Abercrombie and Fitch CEO Mike Jeffries. He's all smiles with an ankle monitor as he posts $10 million bond following sex trafficking arrest. So the ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch was just arrested in a twisted scheme to sexually exploit male models, per the feds. Okay, so now we have it in the clothing industry. Okay, let's dive into this a little bit. Former Abercrombie and Fitch CEO Mike Jeffries, his male partner and a middleman, preyed on and horrifically abused more than a dozen young aspiring male models as part of a twisted sex trafficking and prostitution ring, federal prosecutors said Tuesday. Jeffries, who's 80 years old, allegedly wielded his, quote, power, wealth, and his influence to traffic scores of men for his own sexual pleasure for nearly a decade, often dangling the promise of modeling careers in their faces, according to the feds. The disgraced fashion boss, who infamously had shirtless young male lifeguards and models parading outside Abercrombie stores.
Hold on. So I just texted this guy that I know. He said, yes, that's me. I wasn't passed around. I fought and got jumped. He goes, it's just more false info. I don't roll that way, and they were trying to sabotage my character.
Shit.
So it was him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they you know, this Abercrombie and Fitch thing gets weird, man. And you know, according to the indictment that was put out, the pair used a recruiter by the name of James Jacobson, who is 71, to lure their victims, including unsuspecting store workers and models, to 6 sex parties across the world from 2008 to 2015. Also when Obama was in office. I just want to put that out there. I thought that was interesting. According to the indictment, unsealed after the trio was arrested earlier Tuesday. All right, now Jacobson, he went by a couple of different names in the industry. He was known as Jim Jake, Mrs. Cook, and Todd. Just interesting shit, right? Now, start doing some deep dives on this.
Oh, you want me to just tell you? Because I already know.
Let's lay it out for the people.
Okay, yeah. Les Wexner owns fucking Abercrombie and Fitch. He also owns Victoria's Secret. He's also Jeffrey Epstein's financier. He also gave Jeffrey Epstein power of attorney over all of his wealth.
Yeah. Pretty
That's
much
what we've been saying for the whole time, bro. Anyway, lay it out.
Yeah, let's lay it out. So Abercrombie and Fitch, it's owned. It was bought by the Limited Inc. In 1988. Okay, now the thing with Limited Inc., later known as L Brands, okay, they own a few different major players, right? They own Victoria's Secret, which, you know, this will probably make sense in a little bit why we're seeing transgender models in Victoria's Secret fashion shows. They also own Lane Bryant, okay, a plus-size women's retail clothing store, which is why we see the body positivity movement. You know, that probably will make sense here in a minute, too.
They quit that body positivity shit at Victoria's Secret, though, after that Harvard shit happened with the Palestinians.
Yep. Now they're using trans men.
Yeah, and they abandoned their anyway.
It's sick. You know, they also own Bath and Body Works. It's probably why we saw the KKK candle. That makes sense now. But yeah, who owns L Brands? Okay, with a $5,000 loan from his aunt, Leslie Lex Wexner, began L Brands under the name The Limited. That man's worth almost $8 billion today. And what was his connection? And he's a Jewish man, coming from Jewish heritage. But how Jeffrey Epstein used the billionaire behind Victoria's Secret.
That's relevant because this whole operation, just so you know, is a Mossad fucking blackmail operation that they use to control our culture and our politicians. So just understand, that's not just him saying, oh, he happens to be Jewish. No, it's Israeli government operation being operated on our own celebrities, music, political figures to control our fucking country.
Yeah. You know, where, like you said, Mr. Wexner authorized Epstein to borrow money on his behalf, to sign his tax returns, to hire people and make acquisitions. Over the years, Mr. Epstein obtained a New York mansion, a private plane, and a luxury estate in Ohio, today valued at roughly $100 million altogether, previously owned by Mr. Wexner or his companies. And he drove a wedge between Mr. Wexner and all of his longtime associates and friends. And so all of this is going on, right? And it's all coming together.
Why? How do you think that Epstein got Wexner to sign over his shit?
I'd imagine probably because they had some shit on Wexner.
They intentionally had some shit on Wexner.
Yeah.
That was the whole point. They went in, they got some shit on him, they blackmailed him. They said, "Oh, now Epstein runs your shit, or else we're going to do this."
Right.
Anyway, keep going.
No, yeah, dude, it's sick.
Well, do you have more?
No.
Okay. You got to understand what's going on here. Okay. Epstein Island. They bring in celebrities. They get them drunk or whatever, drugs or whatever. They have, underage people. All right. And it doesn't have to be what you guys think. Like when you guys think underage people, it doesn't have to be 10-year-old kids. Okay. They could fly one of these guys here like fucking Wexner, and they could have an 18 or a 17-year-old girl that looks 27, and they could get him drunk, and she could be rubbing on him, and then the next thing you know, he's doing whatever he's doing. It's on videotape. We own you. We own you. Okay. And so then they get Epstein to fucking get power of attorney from Wexner. Wexner's, now people got to understand this. He signed over complete power of attorney, meaning all access to his financial assets, all access to his companies. This guy, he was able to buy, sell companies, buy property, spend this dude's money however he wanted. Why would anyone in the world allow someone to do that unless they knew that if they didn't, they were going to be exposed to be something else that was irrecoverable? Okay? So then you have Epstein, who takes the money and gets this fucking island going, and they have all the celebrities, all the people flying in, and they come in and you know, the same thing happens to Wexner, okay? They fucking get him on camera doing some fucked up shit, doing some weird shit. And then you have Diddy, okay, who's doing it with the black community and the rap community and the entertainment industry. And like you said, there are others too. And these motherfuckers are not, this is not the CIA doing this. I do believe the CIA is aware of it, and I believe they've used the information to do certain things that they need to get done, and they have allowed these people to operate this. But after they operated it for so long, this blackmail operation, it became something that could not be taken down because they had so much power and so much leverage on every single person that they needed to hold these people accountable. All right. So now you have this entire thing, you know, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's not real. That's conspiracy. That's bullshit. Bro, they're making arrests of people down the line. And I think this arrest of this dude from Abercrombie and Fitch, Jeffries, is actually a really good sign that this case is actually progressing. Because what we're going to probably see is all the other people that are associated in all the little cells start to get cases thrown at them. And that's a great thing. I don't know who's leading that up, but it needs to be happening. But at the end of the day, you guys wonder how they get all these celebrities lockstep with the same messaging. And they say, if you don't say this and you don't say it like this, we're going to prosecute you for this. And this is how they've been able to manipulate our society into this crazy shit that's, you know, honestly, not even represented by American people. How many people in our government have dual citizenship with Israel? Okay. How many governments around the world allow dual citizens with America in their government? All right. We shouldn't be having dual citizens of anybody in our government. Would you guys be okay if we had dual citizens of Russia serving in our government? Would you be okay if we had dual citizens of China serving in our government? No. So why are we okay with dual citizens of Israel serving in our government? That's not okay either. All right. So, and when you say this, people like to say, oh, that's anti-Semitic. No, it's fucking not. It's fucking truth. This is what's going on. Okay. That country is using their intelligence agency to blackmail everyone in our country to get our country to behave the way that they want to behave. That's what's happening. And we are seeing some arrests. I think that's a good thing. But
a good start.
Yeah, but you know, like Bill Clinton was best friends with Epstein, bro. You know why his Melinda Gates fucking bolted on him? Because she knew what's coming down the pipe, bro, and she didn't want to get drug into it, which she will anyway, because she was a willing, you know, she knew, you know, and you know, it is what it is. You should have fucking stood up for the right thing when you saw the wrong thing happening. All right. But this dude is freaking the fuck out. He's committed crimes against humanity. I think, you know, I think that's not just my opinion. I think that's pretty verifiable.
Proof's in the pudding.
Yeah. And he's also been involved with this Epstein shit. He knows who's getting blackmailed. He knows the shit. And now he's freaking out because I think he thinks Kamala may lose, which I think she's going to lose. And if she doesn't lose and they cheat, it's going to be a big problem for them because culture understands how much more power Trump has than they have. Like everybody sees it. It's not under the radar, so to speak. People aren't sleeping the way they were in 2020, dude.
No.
So if they come through this time and do the same shit, they're going to have a big fucking problem. However, I do feel like that's a real option for them to do because, dude, that's what they did in Brazil. They Bolsonaro had millions of people out for him, and they just said, oh, yeah, by the way, Luna won. Mm-hmm. Now, you know, they don't have the armory that is the people of the United States. You know what I mean? But it's going to be real interesting. And these people, this is why I keep telling you guys for the last, 4 or 5 years now, these people are backed into a corner and they're willing to do anything they have to. And I think the next 2 weeks, there's some chance of some real bad shit happening in America. And if Trump does win the election, what's going to happen between November and when he actually takes office is going to be a total shit show. It's going to be the intentional destruction of this country any way possible. They're going to try to kill him probably multiple times between now and then. I think they'll get this war going between now and then. It's going to be mass chaos intentionally if he wins. And there's going to be, it's going to be interesting because the police and the sheriffs and the FBI and the CIA and everybody's going to have to make a decision about what side they're on because they're going to force that hand, in my opinion. When Kamala gets up there and talks about the military doing this or that, I don't think it's beyond her to do that between November and January. You know what I mean? Listen, it's going to be chaos. You need to be fucking prepared for it. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, guys, jump in on this conversation down in the comments. Let us know how you like.
Bro, all
these
people that were part of this Epstein shit, that did this shit with little kids and shit, real talk, they should be executed. We should remove that from society. Pedophiles, people who molest kids, they should all be removed from society forever. If you've ever read the stories that they did to these Abercrombie kids, bro, it's insane, dude. Listen, I read all about it. That they actually took these kids, okay, and it was boys only, all right, and they shipped them on quote unquote modeling shoots, okay, so they had them sign a paper. Here's the itinerary. You're going to go to this place and shoot this. You're going to go to this place and shoot that. They fly them over to some other country or some other place, and it's literally a fucking orgy. And they drug the motherfuckers like Diddy was doing. And then they injected that shit that they inject in people's dicks that makes, like what porn stars do. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's like an injection that you can inject a little bit into your dick and it keeps it hard for like a day. Okay. So they injected these kids' penises with this drug to get them hard. And then they fucking raped them. And by the way, they targeted heterosexual males because they wanted males that were going to fight and resist because that's what got them off. Bro, if you read the shit they did to these kids, Abercrombie and Fitch would be fucking closed in a fucking minute. Like, it's insane what they did.
Disgusting, man. Guys,
dude, and Ashton Kutcher was one of their guys. Like, you think he doesn't know what's going on? Bro, all these dudes know. All these people in Hollywood know. All these radio people know. And there's been a lot of people who have called him out from being inside the industry. Fuck, we're friends with one of them, Tommy Vext. Tommy talks about this shit all the time, and everybody thought he was crazy. They dropped it from his record label. They fucked up his career. You see what I'm saying? Right. Like, dude, everybody's been blackballed who said anything about it because they're all in it. How would every single person that mentions it get blackballed? You'd have to have
outcasted, yeah.
You'd have to have, okay. Yeah. Outcast means that there's an incast,
right?
So who's the crew outcasting them? Oh, by the way, it's every record label. It's every movie label. It's every fucking everything. Allegedly. So, dude, this is super bad shit that these super evil shit these people were doing, and it's all coming out, dude. It's going to be a complete mind fuck for the average person, like the Kamala voter who is like, I just hate Donald Trump. Like, you guys don't realize that you are still in the fucking dark. These people voting for Trump have realized what's happening in the world, and they're looking at Trump as, you guys make fun of him and say, oh, as a savior. Well, I mean, fuck, bro, are you going to save us from all this child molesting fucking blackmail shit that they do? You see what I'm saying? Right. Bro, that's why these people are pushing for the normalization of pedophilia. That's why in Europe they have child consent laws, meaning a child can consent to have sex with an adult. Why would they make that law? Why would they be empathetic to pedophiles. Why would they allow men in drag to shake their dicks in front of people? Why are we normalizing this disgusting behavior? Well, the last 5 years, they've tried to normalize it at a very fast rate, and everybody's witnessed that, and everybody's seen it. And the reason they've tried to normalize is because they were counting on societal acceptance, so that when all this shit comes out, everybody was like, oh, well, you know, it's okay.
It is legal.
And that's why they were trying to normalize it. That's why they're still trying to normalize it. And I'm of the opinion that we need to all grow up and be real motherfuckers and realize that these are defenseless children, and these motherfuckers doing this shit don't deserve to live. They just don't.
No, man. Guys, jumping on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. With that being said, let's get to our final segment of the show. Thumbs up. We're dumb as fuck. This is where we bring a headline in. We talk about it. We get one of those two options. And every now and then, they eat their own. I think that's what this one is about. So let's dive into this thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline. It reads, DC pizza chain under fire over racist dessert named after former mayor. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's dive into this. Okay. So the wife of a controversial former DC mayor isn't happy about a dessert named after her late husband. Cora Masters Berry called the newly launched Marion Berry Knots at a restaurant chain and pizza, that's the name of the company, racist and disrespectful. Okay. Berry, the mayor, who died in...
Wasn't this the guy that was on fucking TV doing fucking cocaine and fucking hookers?
Smoking crack, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He accidentally smoked crack?
Accidentally smoked crack. He died in 2014, rest his soul. But he was elected DC mayor in 1978 and served 3 consecutive terms. He was reelected in 1994 after he served time for possession of crack cocaine, garnering national attention. Okay. Now, the restaurant decided to launch this dessert called Marion Berry Knots, where they say, quote, "For a good time, it's the powder that's the ultimate headline grabber. The Marion Berry Knots have enough powdered sugar that will have customers bumping elbows to even to order and even force the DEA to look twice." They posted on Instagram, our new Marion Berry Knots will blow you away. For a limited time, try our Marion Berry filled knots topped with icing and enough powdered sugar for you and a few friends.
Pizza party.
Pizza party.
Oh, who's that guy underneath there? Do y'all offer curbside pickup? Oh, that's you.
All right, now
you're gonna move up to the top 5 black guys in that list, bro.
Maybe, maybe. Now here's the reel. Okay, this is a reel that they posted on the website with this post. Okay, check this out.
Marion Berry Knots.
Marion Berry Knots.
Marion Berry Knots. Marion Berry Knots.
They'll blow you away.
All right, now people immediately jumped on this company. They're like, "Oh, they're racist."
How's that racist?
I don't know how it's
what,
racist. Black
people are the only ones do coke?
He smoked crack.
Black people only want to smoke crack?
Yeah,
I know people that smoke crack.
He did a little toot.
Yeah.
He did do toot. He went to jail for toot.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not racist.
Not racist to say. Not only that, I mean, this restaurant is extremely liberal.
I mean,
far left liberal.
I didn't see no white people in there.
This was one of their pages.
There's some white people.
One of their posts.
The fucking weird ones.
The weirdest ones.
Bro, what the fuck is that? What is that?
Where they said, "Happy Pride Month to all who celebrate, and fuck you to those who don't."
Yeah,
they had that. Another post.
Wait, is that a man and a woman?
I think that was 2 dudes. And Jesus marrying them. It does look like Jesus,
bro. These guys are definitely not on the top 5 white people list.
No. Here's another one. They posted this: the length of our pies versus the length of theirs.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, they put this is on the website. Marion Barry Knott's bump up the party with our new.
It's criminal how good these are. Hey, man.
I think it's
creative marketing.
Now, people were pissed. This dude, Style Channel on Instagram, whatever the fuck that is, and not the name.
This is highly disrespectful to our city
and
our iconic mayor. Using references to drug use to promote your pizza is completely inappropriate. For those who may not be aware, in the 80s and 90s, D.C. struggled with a devastating crack epidemic. And making light of that history is neither funny nor clever, and it's bad marketing. I don't know if it's bad marketing because we're here in Missouri talking about it, and it's going everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the definition of great marketing. Yep. The cocaine joke is especially offensive given that our beloved mayor is no longer with us. Probably because he did too much coke, bro. This kind of promotion is not only rude, but also shows a lack of respect. We need to come together, show our pride for our city, and honor the legacy of our mayor, reminding everyone why he was truly iconic. Don't disrespect his memory. Well, here's what I would say. It seems to be a very normal thing for cocaine to be used. That's probably the legacy of your city. Since we, know that there's a bag of it found in the White House,
I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, I heard that was Kamala's.
I heard it was Kamala's too.
Yeah. I heard Kamala's like into the fucking booger sugar.
She's into the booger sugar,
That's
bro.
what I heard.
Bro.
It could be bullshit, but I heard it.
I heard it.
Booger sugar Kamala mama. What do you call her? Mamala Kamala? Mamala booger sugar?
Mamala.
Booger sugar mamala?
Mm-hmm.
I'll add something to that. In Indian
Slurpee?
culture, yeah, that too. Not to that. Her name should be pronounced Kamala.
Kamala?
Kamala. That's like that's an Indian name, of course.
Yeah, you know somebody named that?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Is that like Steve over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very common,
Kamala?
but they have like Americanized it a lot.
What's how do you say it?
Kamala.
Kamala?
Kamala.
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 What's it? Does it have a meaning?
Mamala, Kamala, booger sugar mama. Hitler. Oh, fuck.
That explains her laugh.
They look pretty good.
The bag of cocaine explains her laugh.
Yeah.
No. They look good,
bro.
though.
She looks rough right now, dude.
Yeah, she does.
She looks demoralized. She looks rough. She looks like, dude, I think she's ready to just hang it up and be like, I fucking want
I say let her have the cocaine. She might need it. But those don't look bad.
Listen, man, that's brilliant marketing. Okay? Like, there is no such thing as bad publicity.
Mm-hmm.
There might be in a minute, but after a few weeks or after a month or after a year, it becomes something that people remember. And this is great marketing. And I may not agree with their political ideology of that restaurant, but that's great marketing.
Is it good? That's all that matters.
Yeah, and it's making people mad and talking about it. Like, that's a marketing tactic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, if you look at the biggest brands in the fucking world, like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, these dudes they intentionally piss people off, which makes them more popular. So I would say this is excellent marketing, especially understanding how social media works.
Between this and the burger with the feet, which one would you top better?
Oh, I don't know, man. They're both good.
The chicken sandwich with the
chicken
fucking,
sandwich with the foot.
Yeah, no.
I mean, both are great.
I'll take the crack for $200.
Yeah, me too. Me too. See, I've never done cocaine, bro, or crack, because I know what'll happen if I do.
Crack is whack.
I like it too much.
Yeah.
And then it'll ruin my life.
Crack is
so
whack.
I just fucking go with the abstinence.
You don't want crack. Crack is cheap.
I don't want none of that shit. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, bro. I already know what would happen. Yeah. You guys find me over there in the fucking ditch. You go to check my bank account, there ain't no money in it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What are we giving this, man? Thumbs up for the...
I think it's thumbs up. I think it's amazing marketing. I think they did a good job. And, Pizzagate is real.
Guys, Andy, that is all I got, man.
All right, guys. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.